What's going on, guys? It's the original Hamburglar, aka Frank No Gaming with Aftermath Gaming, and today I'm playing UFC 3. I knew after I saw the fights this past Saturday that I was going to have to get on this game ASAP, and I was going to have to throw some hands with the boy, Jorge Masvidal. So as you see, we've got Masvidal selected. We're wearing the red trunks, and so I'm just going to edit forward and skip ahead in time until we actually get the fight. Okay, so we're back, and this was an honest surprise. I'm fighting my man's Tarec Saffiedine. You never, ever see people online and ranked in this game playing as Tarec Saffiedine, which really puts me on high alert from the beginning. Usually, if you see somebody like a James Vick or a Paul Felder or an Alan Jouban or somebody like that, somebody you don't see a lot of, that makes me nervous because then I start thinking, well, maybe the fighter's actually, good with them. And we can see he's trying to set up some body kicks. I try to throw a leg kick, but he's able to check that. We're feeling each other out. Neither of us wants to make a mistake because I'm definitely not trying to get slept by Tarec Saffiedine, and he must know what Jorge can do. So he's actually trying to take some wind out of my sails early on, dropping body kicks and knees. I didn't like that double elbow, so I'm going to have to find some way to get that back. He's starting to catch. This guy's really doing a good job, especially at the beginning of blocking to the body. Not blocking to the body, but attacking my body. That's one thing I have problems with. I'm really bad at blocking low. I guess it's because I hate getting knocked out so much. I almost wouldn't mind you tearing up my body as long as, my head's fine. But that's obviously not a great way to play because you can still get knocked out from attritive, body shots or leg shots. And every time he hammers me with a leg kick, I think that's part of his plan, but I try to get it back and he ends up just countering the piss out of me. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm too close whenever I kick. I'm still figuring out ranges, which is, I know, bad to say because this game's been out for a year and I've had it the whole time. But, whatever. Everybody learns at their own pace. You see, he goes for that knee. I'm not having it. I threw that kick entirely too early at nothing. Somehow he slipped that kick in. It was my own fault. I put my hands down and, well, we all make mistakes, right? I kind of started lagging here, so that's why you'll see me throw a lot of random kicks at midair because I'm trying to accommodate for the lag. It doesn't work 9 times out of 10. It's really bothering me. He's able to get that body kick off on me, and I'm just standing there not doing anything about it. I'm going to try and catch him with the 1-2-3 next time he does because usually if somebody's kicking and you throw the jab, the straight, and the hook behind it, you can knock him out of the kick. And 9 times out of 10, stun them or rock them. I wasn't able to get the combo off that time, but I did block the kick in time to throw a nice hook as a return shot. Me and this Saffiedine has some decent exchanges here in round 1. You see, he's hitting me with the knees like it's nothing, like they're going out of style. I do not like that. I'm trying to stay away from him a little bit because, if you get some distance, the knees aren't going to be anywhere near as effective. I don't know how he let me get that body shot, but I'll take it. I'll also throw a knee behind it, just give him a taste of his own medicine. Nice head kick up top. Let's see what we can make happen with this. I'm trying to find some momentum here towards the end of the round. There's a lot of squaring off with he and I because, the distance is tricky. These guys, I didn't look at the tail of I did not look at the tail of the tape, but if I had to guess, Masvidal and Saffiedine have very similar reaches because we're in the same pocket a lot of the time. Like, it's not like fighting Zabit where if you're on the other side of the cage, he can still hit you no matter how close you are. Zabit's not even that good of an example. He's a lot taller than his division, but he doesn't have that good of a reach. Jones is the one you hate because he'll be standing in the center of the octagon. His back is on the wall. He's still jabbing. We start off round 2. I'm trying to put a little bit more pressure on him so he can't actually think he has time to kick. But I'm also trying not to do too much where I end up gassing myself or, making some dumb mistake and getting caught with a counter. So I'm just trying to play a little conservatively. I'm trying to be aggressively conservative or conservatively aggressive, I guess, whichever way you want to phrase that. That was bad on my part. I really should have just thrown a punch. You can see the lag starts rearing its ugly head again here, and that's a lot of fun because we spent a lot of this round just kind of gliding around each other and just trying to figure out what what is happening with this latency.
Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change.
I'm trying to deteriorate the block a little bit.
He's going to continue to be vulnerable.
Yeah, admittedly, I was just kind of overzealously throwing death combos at certain points here. I'm going to get better about that because I hate fighting those guys who constantly do nothing but throw the death combo or elbows and knees. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? I was really just trying to, throw as many hooks because I knew he was going to start throwing the elbows and knees as soon as I get in close. So if I start winging hooks, he's not going to have time to get that knee up. And then we start lagging even more. And Alex just walked in. Ignore that. We'll try to edit that out, but if not, it'll work out. But you see, Saffiedine's really starting to get his rhythm, and I'm not liking this at all. He's catching me. I feel like every time I catch him with something solid, oh shit, he sent me to the ground. I feel like every time I catch him with something solid, he sends two right back at me. And somehow, Saffiedine's got some fucking power. That was a horribly timed kick on my part. A very well-timed kick on his part. You ever just watch back your old fights and see the mistakes you make and then just want to jump in the ring with yourself and kick your own ass? Because that's what this is like. I didn't know Saffiedine had a question mark kick until he threw 3 of them at me in quick succession. So I got to give him some knees back. Every time I throw the knee, he's right back with it. And you would think, that I would, block it. But where would the fun in that be? I mean, we're trying to make competitive fights. There's the 3-piece. Caught him with the left, right, and the left. That's what I was talking about, though. If you can catch somebody with a kick while you go for the jab. Oh, yep, there it goes again. If you can catch him with the kick when you go for the jab cross hook, you can usually do some pretty solid damage. Now I've got him on the ropes. I did block a knee that time. Was able to rock him. Trying to keep my composure and not wear myself down. But at the same time, I'm also trying to get this guy out of here because why am I in a firefight of my life with Tarec Saffiedine? This should not happen. No disrespect to Saffiedine. He'd fold me up in a minute if he saw me in real life. But I don't feel like he would do the same to most of the welterweight division. I do feel that Jorge would, though. And so the fact that he's able to hang with me is really kind of disconcerting, to say the least. But, he's trying to come back in. All right, there's the round ending. I was trying to make sure we didn't do anything too crazy. I didn't want to end up hurting myself or, doing something dumb at the end of the round. Honestly, it depends on how you look at this. You could either give me up one, or you could have us at a round apiece, or you could have him up 2, just depending on where you're at or how you're looking at it. But I'm starting off round 3. I'm trying to take the judges all the way out of this fight because, fuck, he catches me with another knee. 2 of them, fuck. And then the uppercuts start coming behind him. But I'm tired of this shit. I'm not going to let him do this. I also think I wore myself down a little bit in round 2, so I'm trying not to do too much. Because I don't want to end up getting, gassed out, getting hit in the body, and then going to hell from there. I throw too many front kicks from across the cage, but as I said before, there was a lot of latency in this game, and there were some where I was just kind of like, well, maybe if I try it, I'll hit him. I was just kind of going fishing with front kicks, which you would think if I was going fishing, I would be using hooks. Okay, yeah, I had to get that right there. Then there's the hook. I'm really getting tired of this knee shit, but that was one of the cleanest sequences I have seen in this game. He goes for the knee, he hits me with it, and he's able to hit me with something on the back end of it, but I throw 2 hooks. Our hooks hit each other at the same time. He drops, I'm rocked. This is one of the coolest things I've seen cinematically in this game. I swear I thought I was able to block. If I stood up a second earlier, that head kick was going to take my existence. I thought I was able to block the knee that he sent at me, but I was not. He sent me to the ground. But I'm back up, as Jorge does, doing Jorge shit. Because, let's be honest, there were several moments during the fight on Saturday where I thought Darren Till was going to knock his block off. The first shot of the fight sends Jorge to the ground. Oh, he's got my body rocked. He's got my head rocked. I'm in bad shape. I'm down. I'm able to get up, though. He goes for the question mark kick. I am not feeling good. I'm knowing I got to do something here soon. I got to get him out of here because if this fight does go to the decision, the judges have definitely given him the nod at this point. You could honestly make a case for 30-27. It just depends. But I go for the Hail Mary overhand. I'm able to connect. He's wobbling. He's stunned. but he's still coming forward, and I'm still tired. So I don't feel in a great place. I honestly tried to go for a takedown there to see if I could get it to the ground, maybe find a submission, maybe ground and pound him out. Neither of those things happen because he's able to stuff the takedown and he gets up. He goes for that body kick, which he's been eating me up with the entire fight. And I kind of feel like a knee is coming here, so I tried to throw one first, but it never came. He's still trying to go for that question mark kick, and it's clear that's what he wants. But I noticed he's been slipping to the left a lot during this fight, so I throw the jab, and then I throw the hook behind it. I'm able to get him rocked, and he's on the ground. I'm trying to throw some ground and pound and take away his body health a little bit, maybe drop that stamina so my shots do more damage. But he's able to find a way to get back up to the ground. Now I know it's do or die. There's not much time left in this fight. I got to make some shit happen, so I throw the head kick, and this fight is done. That is the soda, boys and girls. Jorge Masvidal is with the shit. Oh, by the way, I went this entire time. I didn't even mention. Yeah, like I said, I did mention at the beginning. He's the first guy to win 2 UFC fights in the same night. How great was it watching him box up Leon Edwards backstage? Jorge is a real one. And then afterwards, when they asked him about it, he was straight like that. He said, look, I had to give him the 3-piece with the soda and glide out of there. So Tarec Saffiedine had to catch the same treatment. He caught the 3-piece. There's the soda. Now I'm finna glide out of here. You guys take it easy.
All right, let's get it inside of Bruce Buffer.